Hey, it's Sue from Easy Fit in 10. Today we are doing a foam rolling mobility series for the mid-back. So on this one, hang in there with me. The first time I did this was a little rough, but then as I've done it consistently, it's gotten a lot easier and it helps counteract this tech head. It helps fix that. So if you've been having neck and shoulder issues, things are not feeling so great, this is a great series to do. All right, here we go. We are gonna take that roller and bring it right below our shoulder blades. Now, our feet are flat to the ground and my butt's on the ground. Now, I'm gonna take my hands right behind my head and then I'm going to open up and come into a back extension, as much as you are comfortable with. Now, make sure you're supporting your head with your fingertips, so let that head go heavy. And then we're gonna bring that roller down towards our hips and then back up under our shoulder blades. My butt is staying on the ground and I'm just scooting back and forth. And then when I get that roller down towards my hips, kind of gotta catch my breath there. And as much extension as is comfortable for you. So staying in that computer position all day, tech head, our thoracic spine is getting stuck in that spot. Not so good. One more time, and hopefully you're starting to feel it kind of back off and not feel so tough. Now we're gonna roll over onto our side, bring that roller right below the shoulder blade, right below our armpit. We're gonna support our head with our hand. Now this top leg is gonna reach back, so we're engaging our glute. Top arm is gonna reach up. Now we're gonna roll forward and then roll back. So this is the serratus anterior. And you're gonna try and find that spot where you got a little bit of sensation. We're gonna breathe through that sensation. And right there is my big old fat knot. So when I do not consistently do this series, I start getting a click in my shoulder. And that click is not good. It's more of a thud, and it's a tendon or a ligament, not sure which one, going back and forth over a bone. Not good. That's how we end up with some real serious issues. No bueno. I think that was 10. Yay. I'm gonna roll over to the other side. Get that roller right below my shoulder blade. My top leg's gonna reach back, so I engage my glute. Support my head in my hand. Top arm is gonna reach forward and gonna reach back. Now I don't really have any discomfort in this shoulder. So when I do this, it don't feel like much of anything. It's pretty easy. Just like, just get a little work there. So when I go get a massage, if I go get a massage, it has been a while, I have a really hard time with them working on certain parts, like my upper traps, and I've got two nasty spots right between the shoulder blades. When I am consistent with my foam rolling and I go get a massage, the massage is much more enjoyable. When I am not consistent with my foam rolling, it's not so great. It's a very painful session, let's just be honest. It's painful. All right, one more time. And we come on up. That is much better. Now, part of the reason why we get tech head, tight neck and shoulders is because our upper pec muscles are tight and that's rolling us in. Now, there's one that I like to do, but this is gonna be very dependent on your body. I take the roller to inside my shoulder and I try and get right on that pec muscle. I open my arm out to the side, and you gotta wiggle around a little bit. And then right here, all I do with my arm is I start rolling my hand. And I roll back and then in. And I'm putting a little bit of pressure on that pec muscle. And I can rest my chin on the roller. This is also a spot where you can take a massage ball and you can do the massage ball into the wall. On the floor, it's a little intense. And I'm just gonna roll that hand one more time. Okay. Oh, very nice. Now, just gonna take it to the other side. And this is my spot where it's a little more interesting, so I'm gonna open that arm out to the side, and I'm rolling my arm forward and back. And the reason why I'm doing the rolling is that I really don't want this to be static. So by taking my hand and rolling it back and forth, I'm rolling those muscle fibers back and forth over the roller instead of trying to roll the roller. There's different techniques, but the idea is to start lengthening out the connective tissue. And we'll do that a couple more times. And you're doing it about 8 to 10. Okay, cool. All right. And then, last but not least, we're gonna do a little bit of work for the lats. All right, so we're gonna come on our bellies, and we're gonna have our palms facing in towards each other, and the roller is just right below my wrist. My feet are open about shoulder distance apart, belly button to spine, and I'm trying to just kind of relax my shoulders. Now, I'm gonna reach my fingertips forward, shoulders lift up towards my ears, and now I'm just gonna slide those shoulders down my back towards my hips. So I'm starting with just movement in my scapula. So this is elevation and depression. So I'm lifting my shoulders up, giving my upper shoulders a little squeeze. Kind of create a little bit of tension there, and then nice big exhale and let it go. Circulation is what heals, and what brings circulation into a joint is movement. And oftentimes we just need to find a movement that doesn't hurt. That's really how we're starting off. Because circulation and movement brings blood flow, and blood flow brings nutrients, and nutrients heals the tissue. Okay, that was super fun. Now I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger. Find that neutral spot for my shoulders, so they're just kind of relaxed. And now I'm gonna roll in and lift my chest up a little bit, and then roll back down. And for me, this feels amazing. It fixes so many things for my body. Now, what am I doing with my low back? I'm lengthening it by pulling my tailbone and my sit bones down towards my heels. My belly button is drawing up and in towards my spine, so I'm trying to lift my abs off the ground. Do they physically do that? No, but that is my intention. Keeping those shoulders down out of my ears, so relaxing through my upper traps. And I'm using my glutes to help lift my chest. So I'm hugging those glutes together and pulling my sit bones down towards my heels to engage my glutes. Keeping my feet on the ground. I'm gonna do that 2 more times. I'm just getting some nice circulation into my lats. 1 more time here. That feels really good. Hands are gonna come back next to my chest. I'm gonna come in to a little CatCow. So on that exhale, tucking my tailbone and rounding my back. Inhale, chest reaching forward, tailbone tilting up. And when I'm doing my cat stretches, I'm starting that down at my tailbone. Tailbone pulls down towards the floor, belly button pulls up and in, my head drops, and then my tailbone reaches back and my chest reaches forward. Fingertips are spread out, and there's that feeling of my fingertips rotating outward. Again, just to help keep the shoulder blades in neutral. And let's do that one more time. And then right here, I'm gonna sit back into my child stretch, but I'm gonna work on stretching my lats. So I'm gonna take that left hand and cross it over to my right. Sit my hips back a little bit towards that left heel and let my head drop. I'll take a couple deep breaths. And then we're gonna come back up to all fours and do a move from yoga called thread the needle. Taking that left arm and I'm gonna reach it up, turning my chest towards the side. Then I'm gonna bend and bring it right behind. So reach up and take that hand right behind the other arm. And do this range of motion 3 more times. Focusing on stretching the chest and stretching the shoulder. And now I'm going to reach that arm up and then bend my right elbow and go a little further down. Reach up and take it underneath. Now those muscles of my mid-back, they want to stretch, but unfortunately, they stretch all the time. We actually have to work on strengthening them. But this feels good, and again, we're getting blood flow. And release. Let's sit back into our child stretch again. And this time, walk the hands over to the left. Gently press the palms into the ground. And as you walk your fingertips forward, pull the hips back. Head drops between our arms. And take your breath right into that spot where you feel the stretch. And we're going to come back up and do our thread the needle on the other arm. Arm reaches up, turning our chest towards the side, and then take that arm right behind your supporting arm. Inhaling to reach up, exhaling to thread underneath. Now we're going to add bending that supporting arm so we get a little bit more range of motion. And I'm letting that hand slide out. One more time. Let's reach up and hand comes back down to the ground. All right, good job. So this whole series helps relieve that pain in our neck and shoulders by releasing our pec muscles and release and get a little mobility into our mid-back through our thoracic spine. I know it may not seem like it makes sense, but trust me, it works. All right, don't forget to like and subscribe to Easy Fit in 10 to 15 minute fit breaks that you can do anywhere, anytime, throughout your day so you get fit and healthy while you're working. All right, everyone have a great rest of your day and I will see you next time. Bye.